Hello everyone, my name is Katie and welcome to my channel. Tonight I am going to continue working on a pattern I'm testing for Andrea of Mama J Enterprises. I will share her link in the channel here directly. I hope everybody's having a great day and tell me what you've been doing today. Welcome to the live. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on with section 4. That's what I'm working on currently. I had to rip out quite a bit of the first row because I turned the colors the wrong direction. So I have to be really careful this time and not do the same thing. Hello, Andrea, welcome. Hello, Sharon, right, for RV Quilt Quest? Or no, Shirley. Sorry. Couldn't remember which one it was. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and start row 2 now. I've already started on it, so I'll go ahead and get this done. Thank you for coming. Whoa, that's wrong. Hang on, you guys. Let me look at the bot. Let me see what I put in there. Golly, I can never get... Hi, Pat. Where is my bot? I must have used something different. Oh. Wait, what? That shouldn't have happened. Let me try that. Ah, there it is. Sorry, guys. I used the wrong command. So anyway, welcome to the channel. Hello, Rachel. Welcome. Let's see if we can make some progress. I don't have my normal tripod over here. I knocked it off my desk about 10 minutes ago and I broke it. So now I don't have a tripod. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So I'm kind of improvising with something that I don't even know if it's really going to work, to be honest. We'll see. But that really sucks because I picked up the tripod while I was in the United States. And now I don't have one. Because there's none here. Welcome back, Andrea. I'm so sorry about pushing my live back. The reason I pushed it back is because yesterday was my last day for working. I'm a tour guide here in South Greenland. And basically, yesterday was all of our last day. And my boss decided she was taking all of us out to the hotel restaurant tonight. And there was no way that I could order food, eat it, and then be rude and leave. I couldn't bring myself to do that because she's so good to us for the most part. So I just decided to push it back and go and enjoy the food and enjoy the company, and all of us get to say goodbye to each other because some of them I won't see until next year because they come down here only for working and then they go elsewhere to work. So I'm very sorry for having to do this late, but actually, you know, it'll be all right. It's all good. And let me go get Nora before she starts complaining. I sent you that quilted postcard. I'm curious to see how long it will take to get to you. When did you mail it out, Rachel? And thank you so much. That way I can mark it in my calendar and we'll see how long it takes. All I got to say is you better not have an accident, girl. Come on. Come in here. Come on, girl. Come in here and let's go to sleep. Time for you to take a nap. Okay, so I'm currently just starting this row 2 of section 4 right now. When I got to looking at it, the first row, I realized that I had turned the green the wrong color, or I mean the wrong direction. So I had to take apart part of the row, but it didn't take me very long to do it. I got it done before I went live. All right, let's get this. So I'm going to put this next to this turquoise. And we'll sew that. Thank you for coming over here to watch, by the way. What's the 12th? Oh, the 12th. Okay, gotcha. Now I know what you meant. Sorry. Okay, I'll mark it on the calendar, and we'll track it together and see how long it takes. Okay, got that sewn on. Now we have the next one. I'm going to put this light green over here next to this dark green. I hope you can see what I'm doing okay. Hey, Lori, welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. We're going to have a little bit of a serious discussion in a bit. It's nothing bad, but it has to do with the stalker that's been stalking me and Danny. We're going to have a discussion about that because I talked to YouTube representative earlier today, and I can tell you that it was not fruitful. So I want to come up with a formulation of attack that will not, if everybody can do what I ask, it might make him go away all by himself. Oh, the 16th. Okay, I'll mark that in the calendar. So here's row number 2 of section 4. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to sew this first row to the second. That way I don't get confused. We'll keep this as organized as we can. First thing I need to do is find the center of both rows. I'm going to put a crease in it on purpose. I can press it out later. That is if I can. Uh-oh, I already lost it. Maybe I need to use the iron to do that with. I'll be right back. I'm just going to press both of these real quick. Tell me what y'all been working on the past few days. Share that in the channel. Or if you've just been chilling out and doing, just relaxing instead. Come on now. What is your problem? Get this one seam to open for some reason. Okay, there it goes. Finally, gosh. All right. Let's get these seams double. All right. Okay. Now I can see the crease now finally. Okay, let me press this other strip. And then I'll come back and see what y'all are saying. All right. Let me look at the picture to make sure that I don't make a mistake. I'm waiting on my tablet to finish charging, and as soon as my tablet finishes charging, I will show you a picture of what we're working on. Okay, section 464. Okay, yep. Got this the way it's supposed to be. All right, now we're going to pin this together is what we're going to do. Okay, let's get the center matched up first, because that's where I'll start the pinning process, is starting from the center, and I'll work my way from corner to corner. So let me close this screen real quick. Okay, let me see what I missed. Hey, Charlotte, welcome. Hello, Lori, welcome, welcome. Hello, Branka, how are you doing? Welcome to everyone. Okay, so I don't think I have any moderators in here currently. So I had a discussion with a real person today from YouTube about this person who keeps coming back to the channel to harass. And I explained to her what was going on, and I sent her a screenshot of all the ways he's changed his name. And she sent me to links that I had already visited. It basically said that they couldn't freeze someone's YouTube channel because of the right and freedom of speech, and they would have to do research, and it could be months before they do anything about what he's been doing. So, having said that, and I will remind everybody when I think of it, if they're not going to do anything about it, because Danny's also being harassed, her channel is So Not an Expert. She's also being harassed. So the best thing I think all of us can do is when he comes in and makes the comments he makes, my moderators will still delete him and try to block him based on whatever Nikki's using. But if all of you would just ignore him and say nothing, let the moderators handle it when they see it. Just don't respond. Maybe by doing that, he will go away. Maybe. Or he could be a really jerk and stick around and keep on. So we will battle him as best as we can. I'm not going to allow this to stop me from having lives. I don't know who this is. It's just someone having fun with all of us because we're women. And I'm pretty sure that if it was a man, they wouldn't be harassing him. So that's my take on how to handle this person. What do you guys think? Do you like my suggestion, or do you think it's because I tried to do something about it. Okay, now let me see what else is being said. YouTube and Facebook and I are having a bit of a battle right now. According to them, my Chromebook is no longer supported by either of them. What? Wow. The bad thing is that Google owns YouTube, so why not? That doesn't make any sense. I have to get a new computer, says Andrea, so I continue to do what I do. Yep, you might have to. Sorry, sweetie. Rachel says life, work, wishing to be independently wealthy. Yeah, all of us. Branka says she's cutting all her scraps to size. And I hope I'm saying your name right, Branka. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong or right. Shirley says, well, I have heard it was National Jelly Roll Day today. So the last couple of days, I have been trying to prepare for a couple of jelly rolls I already have. It's interesting. This pattern is using 2.5-inch strips. Uh-oh, I just spilled something. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea. Yeah, you just keep blocking him. Just don't comment in the live. Don't say anything. Just deal with him and we move on. And let's see if by ignoring him, he will go away completely. Okay, see you when you come back, Rachel. Denise says, yes, I think that is best. We all have the option to also block and report. When we do that, we as individuals won't even see their chat. Good. Okay, because I tried to get help from the YouTube representatives on a live chat with a real person, and their answer was, well, we have to investigate, and that could take months, and in the meantime, he has the right to freedom of speech with his YouTube channel. And I said, even though he's harassing and bullying channel creators. And she says, again, it's part of YouTube rules. We have to investigate. We can't just pull them off. Oops. Sorry. Okay. So we're going to move on now. I got one side pinned. Now let me get the other side pinned. So with all of y'all's help, let's see if we can all ignore him and act like he's not even here and continue blocking and all that crap. So how has everybody's day been today? Have you had a good day? Have you had a slow day? Have you had a busy day? What you been doing? I mean, how's it been today? Okay, I didn't mean to spill that one measurement. Sorry. Yes, it would be perfect for a jelly roll. Definitely. All you have to do is cut the pieces. If you use a jelly roll, you don't have to cut the strips itself because you already have it made for you in a jelly roll. Kelly says she has not done a thing with jelly rolls today. Hi, Kelly. Yesterday was our last day of tour guiding. No more cruise ships. We had the last one yesterday. It was the Viking something. And I did 2 tannery tours yesterday. I think the American people who have been coming through here the last month are really happy to hear about the rules changing concerning items made from sealskin, because they can now take it into the U.S. They just can't buy plain sealskin by itself, but they can buy items already made. So that'll help with the locals big time. I'm really happy about that. That'll have money flowing into the town it needs. But the boss did talk to us a little bit tonight about when the airport comes in. There's some plans where tourists can come in by flying in, and they're going to be setting up little huts and things so people can spend the week, however long they want to, and do different kinds of excursions while they're here. Kelly says Alaska is winding down too. I had clients sell yesterday from Vancouver on the radiance of the seas. Oh, nice. Lori says she is doing machine embroidery and learning her new tablet. And Charlotte says she spent a day at her local quilt group, which meets 3 times a month. Oh, that's fun. There was a craft meeting today in town, and I forgot all about it until way after the fact. And it was supposed to go from 12 to 3 o'clock, I think. So I'm gonna contact her again and find out if this is just once a month or if they're doing it every weekend. And if they're doing it every weekend, maybe I can go and hang out with them for a little while before my lives, and then come back and tell you, what we did that day at the gathering. Because I'm hoping I can find out if we can start some kind of craft club where all aspects of crafting can come together and do things, especially during the winter months. Because that would be wonderful if we could have a club where during the winter months we can all gather together somewhere and do whatever it is we're doing, you know, sewing or working on things. I'm not sure, you know, where we would be meeting at all the time, but, you know, maybe we could figure that out. I hope you didn't mind coming in at a later live tonight, too. I came home with a yummy-looking cheesecake to eat later. A chocolate cheesecake from the hotel. It was made homemade. They have someone there that makes their desserts. It looks really yummy. Actually, I probably could. I'll show it to you in a little bit. It kind of got smushed a little bit on the top because I put it in a type of container that was a little too short for the size of the cake because it had decoration on top of it. But I'll show it to you. You'll see what I mean about it. It looks really, really tasty. Pat says she's been working on trimming some blocks. She got her hair cut, and now she's chilling. Andrea says, I think I saw on Karen Brown's channel that they are getting ready for a quilting cruise to Denmark. Oh, cool. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to press this. What's going on with this? All right, what's going on with my sewing machine? Hang on a minute, you guys. There's something going on. The seam looks strange on this. All right, I need a scrap piece of fabric. Let's find out what's going on here. That's interesting. It looks like it's not catching right. So I'm just going to go back over the top of it one more time because I don't trust this. That's weird. It's like it, I don't know. It's almost like it gathered the fabric or something. It's very weird. I had just put a new bobbin in, so maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. But I took it back out and re-put it in there. Reseated it, and let's see if this is okay now. That's the first time this has happened. Okay, let's press it and see if it's okay now. All right, I'll be right back. Don't forget to do the poll up top, you guys. All right, let me see. How many quilts, how many finished quilts, not quilt tops or anything like that, but how many quilts have each of you finished in the last, however long you've been doing this? And if you've been doing it a long time, I tell you what, let's keep it to 1 year. How many quilts do you think you complete in 1 year? How many quilts have you finished in 1 year? Okay, so now I have done rows 1 and 2 of section 4. Oops, I have it upside down, sorry. Yeah, I had it upside down, sorry. Okay, this is row 1 and 2 of section 4. Okay, now we're going to start on row 3. Are you on your phone or are you on a laptop? Or are you on a computer, Pat? And then I'll read the answers. Hey, Teresa. It's good to see you, girlfriend. All right, let's see what kind of answers I got. All right. Kelly says she got the first border onto all the cat blocks she's making for a community round robin collab she's doing with 3 quilters. Okay, gotcha. And Teresa says hello. All right. And Pat suggested rethreading. Yeah, I'm going to rethread the top now that I reset the bobbin itself. Hopefully it's nothing. All right, let me get my needle through here. Kelly says she can manage sometimes to get 2 or 3 totally done. It depends on a lot of factors, though. This year, not a so far. And then Andrea says if you include the quilting, probably a dozen. If only tops done, wow. You're pretty prolific, huh, Andrea? And Pat says this year she's hoping for 5. She's already done 2. The 3rd and 4th are started, and the 5th is waiting. And Kelly says she's pretty prolific too. Teresa says around 5 to 8. Pat says I'm not seeing. Oh, it's at the top of the chat, probably above the It'll either be above the pinned announcement or right below it. Now, if you're on your phone, I don't know the answer to that. Let's see if this is okay now. Yeah, it looks okay now. Whatever was wrong with it, maybe it had to do with the bobbin. Hopefully that's what it was anyway. Okay, let me see what else is being said. Thank you, Lori. And let me share her link again. So make sure you go over there. Hey, Mona, welcome. iPad. I don't know the answer to that one. Sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and start row number 3. So here is the first two, the blue is going to go on here with the orange. This is row 3 of section 4. Hopefully my tablet will be charged enough for me to show you the picture soon. I forgot to turn it off after the live the other night. And guess what? It died. I came in here and found it stone cold dead. Okay, now we're going to take the yellow, orange color, and we're going to sew it to the turquoise, the dark turquoise. Current quilts in progress will require a trip across the street to my long arming neighbor. Nice. I wish I had a long armor here. I have lots of tops, you guys. Now, how many tops have I finished this year so far? Maybe 4, maybe 5, I think. Have I finished a quilt this year? Yes, actually I have. I finished my Stronger Together 2023 this year, along with that quilt, that Exploding Stars quilt that was designed by Becca, that I sold to someone in Sissy Mood. It was he paid me to make it for him. Okay, so this is the 8.5. And the dark green is going to be all right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this dark green onto this blue. There's like 3 shades of blue I'm using on this row. I didn't realize I was doing that, but I think it's going to look okay. If not, it's all right. It'll still work. Okay, let's sew this one together. And then we're going to sew a light green to the very end one, which is a different color blue. And okay. Hello, Sean. Okay. Did I miss anyone? No. All right. Okay, what's the next question I can ask you guys? How many of you belong to a quilt guild? How many belong to a quilt guild? And do you belong to just one, or you belong to more than one? We have no quilt guilds over here where I live. Thank you for coming, Sean. All right. And then we're going to sew this blue to the dark turquoise one, which is the one that has the yellow attached to it. Okay, so let's sew this one on. Nikolai will be home in about 3 weeks. Thank goodness. Although he won't be home very long, but he'll be home. And I am looking forward to him coming home. Time to leave his mistress for a little while. Okay. Kelly says she did a bit of cross stitch today too, making ornaments mostly. And Andrea says she doesn't. Pat says she doesn't. She needs one that meets in the daytime. Teresa says one. Kelly says she don't belong to either group in her city. Lori says she belongs to one. And Lori asked how Nora is. She's fine. She's snoozing under here, but she's still, I think, a bit in mourning. Every time I leave and I hear her howling while I'm waiting to be picked up. And then when I come home, she's howling. Today, when I walked through the door, she hadn't been howling, but as soon as I opened the door, you guys should have heard her. You know how that she gives a welcoming committee to Nikolai? That's what she was giving to me today. She was very loud and vocal. But she's doing okay. I'm making sure I'm staying on top of this with her, because I don't want her to be in distress until we get this new puppy. Hopefully I will know more in a few weeks on exactly when I'll be able to go get the puppy. But she's already going to be pretty big when I get her, because she'll be close to 7 months old when I go get her. There's been some lots of new rules slammed onto Russia, so, or sanctions anyway. I was surprised when she told me what kind of sanctions were affecting her personally. She's having a hard time from what she's told me. She doesn't even know if her kennel is going to survive all the sanctions and stuff. She may lose her kennel, which is kind of, it's very sad because she has really nice dogs. Very sad. Okay, and I have row 3. Done. So now I'm going to start row 4. Okay. Let's go ahead and start on row 4. Is the lighting good enough, you guys, or do you want me to turn the ring light on? Yes, she does, Lori. That's why I'm waiting to get a playmate. Is the lighting good enough, or should I turn my ring light on? I forgot to ask you guys because right now it's not on. I forgot to turn it on. After I broke my tripod, I completely slipped my mind to turn that on, and I just realized it's not on. Okay. Kelly, I am testing a pattern by Andrea of Mama J Enterprises. Let me see if my tablet's up charged. Oh, enough for me to show you. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you. I had killed the battery because I forgot to turn it off. Okay, here's what it looks like, Kelly. Teresa says she's going to take a nap, but she's going to leave me on. Thank you, Teresa. And Pat says it looks good for me. Okay, if you think I need more light, I can turn it back on. Kelly says she sees me fine too. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and sew this 4th row. Thank you, Kelly. I'm having fun making it. It's really good. It's a lot of fun and it's not hard to make. You just have to stay very organized. Because you can if you're like me, you can easily get yourself all turned around and then before you know it, you sewed something on backwards. Do you guys find that this later hour of a live is, what's your thoughts on me having gone live so late? Is it doable for you guys, or would you rather keep, the way I do it anyway? All right, 2.5. See the orange to the yellow. Turquoise to the blue. So I'm going to sew this to the turquoise like you saw me do earlier. Kelly says that's probably what I would do. Katie, great pattern, Andrea. Yeah, I'm having a good time with it. This set of rows, I decided to label them A through H, and then I clipped when I was cutting the based on the measurements for each of these rows. I made sure that I have each row labeled so that I don't get myself confused. That way, maybe I won't turn things around when I'm sewing them together. Now we're going to sew dark green to the light green, which is this color. And I'm going to keep all these little handmade labels so I can use them for the next section. Because normally, I go live at 7 my time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and most people come to that one. Sometimes on Saturdays, I'm not even home, though. So today, I got lucky and caught you live. Yeah, I had to push the live back because my boss took us out to the hotel restaurant to eat tonight as a thank you gift for you know, working so hard for her. And who's going to turn down a meal? There was just no way. The gathering started at 6, and the restaurant was already packed. So that meant at least 35 to 45 minutes getting the meal. And there was no way that I could eat a meal or order the meal, eat the meal, and then run out and be rude. And be here by 7. So I pushed it back so that I could relax and enjoy everybody. And it worked itself out pretty good because I got back here without, you know, having to rush back. And I knew there was another live going on, so I knew everybody would be occupied with that one anyway. So it didn't, I think it wasn't too bad. Hey, Joe. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Joyce. Welcome. I didn't see you slip in here. Tammy's After Dark is on Saturdays. Andrea, what time does her start? Her After Dark one? Because it's not 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time there yet that I know of. No, it's not. It is 7:46. I think that's what that says. Yeah, 7:46 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. All right. Now we're going to sew that corner block on. And then I'm going to go ahead and start putting this all together for row number 4 of section 4. Hey, Grandma D, how are you? She just jumped over from Becca's Live. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Okay, now we'll put this blue on this green. After I press this anyway. Okay. Just making sure I'm doing this right. Okay. It's a really fun pattern, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. Why did I do that? Hey, Pam, how are you? Oh, Sunday night. Okay, good, good. Then I don't have to worry about anything. I didn't want to step on any toes. Oh, that's going the wrong way. I need that to go to the darker color. All right. Now then, let's go ahead and sew this first. Get this one sewn together. Okay. Press it. And now we'll join the turquoise to the yellow. Okay, we have that one sewn on now. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and press row 3 and this row 4 with the iron. And then we're going to, I'll also find the center of both. And we'll go ahead and sew these 2 rows together. And once we get those 2 rows together, I'll press again for all of it. And then we'll go ahead and sew the 2 sections together. Okay. Now that I've got that done, something's wrong. Oh, I just have it turned around wrong. Oop, I was about to panic here for a minute. Okay. Yep, I just had it turned around wrong, that's all. I'm all good. Yep, it's where it's supposed to be. So I will pin it in the center first. Okay, let's see what the next question can be. How many of you have entered a quilt this year in a quilt show? And if you have entered something in the show, and what show is it? And also, if it was just one quilt or did you enter multiple quilts? Thank you, Andrea. Oh, that was to Kelly. Kelly left. Okay. All right. Let's see what I missed. She's going to head out. Hubby and her are having a bit of a happy hour, and then they're eating later tonight. Okay. At least you did not have to pull out check. Grandma D says she's not doing a jelly roll, but she's quilting her Queen of Diamonds quilt. No quilt shows for her. Anyone else want to answer that question? Okay, let's get these all pinned up. Sean, are you still there or did you leave already? Andrea says it's not her. Pat says no quilt shows for her either. Do some of you want to go to quilt shows or you just have no are you interested in going to a quilt show or do you have no interest in it? What's your take on that? I'm curious. Joyce says no shows for her either. Oops, I keep hitting this. I'm not used to this when I'm having to improvise with. I'll show you what I broke off on my tripod, and I'm not sure if it's replaceable or not. But maybe one of you know. I don't know. But I had put the phone on the tripod, and then I walked by and accidentally tapped it with my elbow, and when it hit the floor, it cracked it and broke it off, the part that was holding the cell phone on. So very disappointing that I broke it because I brought that back from the United States with me. So now I got to figure out how to get another one sent to me, which will take forever. I'm going to see if my I have a what is it called? It's one of those selfie sticks. I use it on the helicopter to hold my phone because it has an anti-shake thing on it. I wonder if I couldn't use that as a tripod temporarily, as long as I didn't knock it on the floor anyway. can't believe I did that. Gorilla Glue might be strong enough to fix it. Okay. Well, I'll show it to you in just a second after I get this next seam sewn. I have it over there laying on the table. It cracked. There's a little brace or a little bracket thing that was sitting right on it, where it sits onto the tripod itself, and that's where it broke at. So that bracket, I don't know, might be replaceable, or like you said, glue it. Whatever was wrong with the sewing machine is fine now. So re-threading it and fixing and redoing or resetting the bobbin must have helped. Or maybe it didn't like being ignored for a day. Maybe it wanted me to sew and I didn't sew on it yesterday. Uh-oh, I'm about to go over a needle. Can't be doing that. Yeah, it's fine. So you might have been right. It was probably either the threading on across the top of the machine was messed up somehow, or it was my bobbin. Okay, let's press this, and then I will show you what I broke off. Okay, let me make sure this is okay and everything's laying down properly. I think Andrea is going to be really happy with how this quilt turns out. Okay, I need to press this one. I might have already done it. Yeah, it looks like I did. I just need to find the center then. And then what I'll do is I'll show you that cracked piece. And then we are going to sew these 4 rows together. I need to put a pin in this. Okay, let me show you what happened. So this is the whole tripod, as you can see. This piece is a mounting bracket that was mounted right here. And that's what broke off, is this piece. I don't know if you can see it or not. And that's what happened. Thank you, Becca. So I need to, I have to, there's like a little, if you unscrew this part, this moves back and forth, and that's where it broke off at. So that's what happened right before the live. All right, let's get this 4 rows sewn together. Okay, first I want to match the center. That way we start from the center, or from the end to end, after I get this pinned. All right. Okay, let's see. So do any of you do any of you participate in your local town fairs by putting things into the fair? Do y'all participate in that? I know in Columbia County, it was either September or October, I can't remember which, they would have a fair. And the fair, of course, had, you know, rides and stuff that people like to ride, but they also had a show inside the barns. And part of it was arts and crafts and other things that people, other kinds of competitions. And I used to participate in the one in Columbia County when I used to paint ceramics, because I was a painter of ceramics for a long time because I loved doing it. And then my first husband pitched a fit about it, and so I stopped painting. And I would like to pick it back up. There's a local ceramic shop here, but she's using a different color clay, and I'm not sure whether she's going to be buying paints that can be painted on greenware as well as bisque, because I'd really like to paint on greenware because I love painting on greenware. You can get so creative with color when it comes to greenware. So, do any of you participate in local fairs? How are you doing, Becca? Hope you're having a good day. Hey, Lynn, welcome, welcome. Did I miss anyone else that came in? No. But thank you for the, is that a super chat or a sticker? Thank you. All right. We got one side pinned. Now I'm going to pin the other side. I think I'm going to miss a working. We have had tourist season go all the way to October, but for some reason this year it came up shorter than usual. But we're all really excited about the airport getting finished, and I think next year's when our little runway's supposed to get finished. And that's probably going to open up a whole new way of traveling, especially for me, because at the end of November, the airport that they've been working so hard on for the last 4 years in Nuuk, which is the capital city of Greenland, will turn its call sign on at the end of November as an international airport that can land wide-body jets, passenger jets. And when that happens, they've been test running I guess it's called an intercontinental flight. They've been test running one between Nuuk and Canada. So hopefully after November, we'll start seeing flights to the eastern seaboard of the United States between U.S. and Canada as well. Not Canada, sorry, between Nuuk and the United States. When that happens, when I come in 2026, that means I don't have to go through Nuuk anymore. And I think that's outstanding. And it'll make it easier for my kids to come see me as well. I know that the plan is that my oldest daughter, her husband, and my youngest granddaughter are going to come next summer, and we're going to do a trip to Ilulissat so that we can see the skyscraper size icebergs as well as humpback whales. And then they'll come down here to the south where we live, and we're going to go visit the ice cap and probably go iceberg safaring. Maybe we'll get on the helicopter and go land on top of the ice cap. Maybe we can plan that so that she can experience that along with the baby. Of course, the baby probably will have not much of a memory of all of it. I don't know. She started preschool this year, so she's 5, I think. So she might remember, this trip when she makes it. I would love for my almost 13-year-old granddaughter to come over here and experience this. Convincing her parents will be hard because she could always come with Lynette. She'll be old enough to travel with her aunt. So, I'm going to broach that subject and see what kind of feedback I get. All right. Now we're going to sew these 4 rows together, and then I'll press it open and I'll show it to you. That's true. You have a point there, and I know that they'll take a lot of pictures. I'm hoping it'll, leave something in her mind about, she will want to come back again. I'm pretty sure that Lynn and Eric and Nikolai will probably go hiking while they're in Ilulissat, and I'll take care of Ava during that time frame because I don't want to hike. Okay, let me see what's been said here. Andrea says she did when she was younger, but not with quilting. She was a 4-H leader and taught sewing, canning, leatherworking, and gardening, so the kids and I entered things in the county fair. That's really cool. Lynn says she doesn't participate in fairs. Okay, let me press this. Uh-oh. All right. One more little quick run with the iron and then I'll show it to you. Okay. This is section 4 completed. Ta-da! Hi, Jackie. Welcome, welcome. This is section 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin it up there, and then I will take the one camera off and show it to you, hanging up. So give me a second to do that, because I'm not going to take the whole thing down yet, because I want to do another section and sew those two sections together, and then I'll sew them onto that. I'm hoping that by next Thursday I can get several more sections done, because I would like to get this completed for Andrea pretty quick. But it's coming along, and since I don't have to work anymore, I should be able to accomplish that. So hold on a minute. Almost there. I hope y'all like it. All right. Uh-oh, I just knocked myself off. Okay, hold on a minute. We can fix this. Okay. Okay, can everybody see this okay? This is now with 4 sections on. Now keep in mind that last section has not been sewed on, so it may look slightly odd, but when you sew it on, it'll look like it's supposed to. What do y'all think? Yeah, the tourist season stopped yesterday, and the boss treated us out to dinner tonight. So all done. Y'all like it? Okay, so for those who haven't seen the pattern, hold on a minute. I'm just gonna park this for a few minutes. There we go. All right. What do I do with the tablet? So for those who haven't seen what the actual pattern looks like, let me show it to you. That way you're on the same page with everyone else. This is what the finished pattern looks like. It's really a lot of fun, y'all. You just have to keep yourself organized. Okay. I'm still thinking about what I think I want to put a very narrow border around it when it's finished. I'm thinking maybe 1.5. So I'll either do a dark, I think I want to do a dark border so that it could be like a picture frame around it. What do y'all say about that? Okay. All right, let me see what time it is. Oh, so I did this in an hour. Okay, that's really good. Okay. Let me see where we are on the poll. Okay. The question was, how long have you been making quilts? The 1 to 3 years is 33%. 4 to 6 years is 8%. 7 to 9 years is at 13%. And 10 years or longer is 46%. That's really nice. And thank you all. So here's my plan of attack. Now that I'm finally done with tourist season, I am going to really concentrate on getting, let me see how many sections is left to do, because we're up to 4 and I think I have 6 more to do. So I'm probably going to try to get section 5, 6, and maybe 7 and 8 done before Thursday, because I don't think it's going to take me that long. What's going to take me the longest is choosing more colors. And then when I have my live Thursday, we can do already pre-cut section 9 and 10, and we can sew that together. And then I'll probably have already sewn all the sections together that I have completed before Thursday. This is what I'm shooting for. And then these last 2 sections will add on the bottom, and then I can show you the whole quilt top before I put the border on it. Also, I will see if I can take it over to the local soccer field and get a really good picture of it after I put the border around it. And that way y'all can see the whole finished thing and what it looks like. And since it'll be daylight outside when I do it, it'll have really great lighting as well. So what do you guys think about all of this? And did you enjoy the live tonight? I'm sorry about it being later than usual and not as long, but I just wanted to thank you for coming and working with me on this, and I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Andrea, for letting me test your pattern. I love it. I'm having a really good time with it. I will say that these little, I cut paper and label them because there's 8 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 colors on here, I think. Yeah, 8. There's 8 colors for each row that I'm using. So if you label each of your colors as you're cutting them, and keep these labels using clips, because I didn't even pin them, I just used clips, quilt clips. If you clip them, then you can keep yourself better organized. That's one of my suggestions, especially if you're easily confused. And the other thing is try to lay out the long, because the strips are long. When you get them all sewn together, lay them out as you're doing them. That way, when you add the next row, you can just lay it underneath it and you can see that you're still going the right way you need to go. Hey, Charlotte. Yeah, the pattern's coming together. I will probably try sewing the section together tomorrow. Since it's Sunday, I'll get that part done and get another shot of it so I can send it to Andrea. And I'll post it over on my community tab with that section sewn on. I could sew it tonight, but I don't know where you guys are on wanting to hang about. I don't know if it's too late to hang out with me longer. I'm tired a little bit, and I'm thinking I should wait till tomorrow to do it. That way I don't make any mistakes. What do y'all think? Okay. Let's see what... All right. I'm waiting to see what everybody... If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll sit here and wait for a few minutes while you ask your questions if you have any. Or if you have any questions for Andrea, ask her. And let me share her channel link again. And if you haven't subscribed to her channel, please go over there and help her. I'm sure she'll appreciate it a lot. I know I do. Do what's best for you. Yeah, I think I'll do it tomorrow when I'm much fresher. And then I'll just put a picture out. If you're tired, wait. Yeah, I'm tired already. I've been up all day, so I'm really happy with the colors, you guys. I thought that that it would look a little crazy, but it's turning out really nice. I'm really happy with it. And do you hear somebody telling me she wants to go outside? Because I fed her while we were working. All right. Thank you for tonight. Thank you for coming to the live. Thank you for supporting my channel. As of yesterday, my subscribers are up to 1,400. So we've had a little bit of movement in subbing. I'm still looking at the watch hours, and it hasn't moved too much. But I think that maybe it takes longer for the watch hours to grow versus viewership, because the viewership had rose up to 85,000 now, but the watch hours are still like stalled, and it could be that it just takes longer for that part. Did you mean to put Andrea's link at? No, I didn't. Where's that at? I need to delete it. Hold on a minute. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me find it. Andrea's. Was that a Zoom link? If it is, I need to fix it in the bot. Let me go backwards and see if I can find it. There it is. No, that was Arkansas. Wait. That is a Zoom. Wow. Hang on a minute, you guys. I'll go get her channel. Yeah, I just moved it. I'm going to go find her channel. I'm so sorry. That means I never got around to changing it in the bot. Okay. Leave it up to me. I will make a mistake. Stop, Nora. I'll take you out in just a seckie.
We're starting to go through Prince Christian Sam.
All right, Mama J. Okay. Wow. There's a new block. Pretty quilt, Andrea, that you got over on your YouTube. Okay. Let me put that in there. Sorry. Here it is. I need to fix that in the bot. I'll get that done. Okay. All right. Every one of you have a nice night, and make sure you live, laugh, love, dream, and create. Have a great night, and see you on the next live video or pre-record. Bye, everyone.